Oh God, no. Oh God, please no. I don't want to talk about this guy. No, please, don't make me do it. Fuck, he's terrible. Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Here's my ranking of Rob Zombie's movies. Probably act like a zombie and pretend to be a zombie while doing this whole video because watching Rob Zombie's films makes me act like a zombie because it literally destroys my brain cells just thinking about him. Anyways, Rob Zombie. He's a horrible filmmaker. Yeah, Rob Zombie is probably in my top 10, top 5 least favorite directors of all time. I cannot stand Rob Zombie. I think he's a horrible filmmaker. He has no ounce of talent in him. He has some good music. I don't like all his music. I like the heavy shit, but some of his music gets a little carried away. His films, carried away is an understatement. This guy is not the master of subtlety. That's for fucking damn sure. I can't stand all his films are like these very gross, unpleasant, disturbing horror films, and his films are like almost everything that I hate about horror films. I like a lot of horror movies, but the horror films that I mostly hate and can't stand and makes me like turned off by horror are Rob Zombie films. And yeah, some people wanted me to do a ranking of all his films, and I'm like, that's just terrible. I don't like any of his movies. So, but you know what? I thought I'd have some fun with it. Do this like I did with the Saw ranking. I'll rank all of them, even though I hate all the films. So yeah, here is my ranking of Rob Zombie's movies from my least favorite to my slightly not so favorite-ish sort of favorite, but not so favorite. Favorite by default? Yeah, favorite by default. That's a good one. Let's get to it. Coming in at number 7 is House of a Thousand Corpses. This is the worst Rob Zombie film of all time because it is just pointless gore. It is gore, in-your-face violence, and yeah, a bunch of people meet these sociopaths, family of sociopaths, one of them dresses like a clown and shit, and it's just gore. It's like emo music and violence, blood, all one-dimensional characters. It's got like the twist ending. Oh, she gets away. Oh, he's in the backseat. He's gonna get her and stuff. Typical horror movie ending. And it's just blood, guts, and disgustingness. This is torture porn. This is the kind of thing, this is the kind of like trend and genre I want gone away. Like an Eli Roth film or a Saw film. It's just gore and blood and guts. No creativity or good direction or good characters or good story. It's just blood, guts, in your face. And that's what the House of a Thousand Corpses is, and that's why it's his worst film. It's just, there's nothing to the movie. It's just blood, and no creativity, and yeah, that's why I hate him. Coming number 6 is Halloween 2. Yes, Halloween 2 is not a good movie. Everyone says that's like his worst film. It kind of is, but House of a Thousand Corpses pisses me off more because that's everything that I hate about films, but this movie's blood and gory and stuff, and it's so in your face. It's so unpleasant and so watchable. There's nothing about this movie that is watchable. It's dirty, it's disgusting. The characters are the most despicable characters. I don't care about this Laurie. Like, I like Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie from the original Halloween, but I don't give a shit about this Laurie. She's underdeveloped, she's not interesting or likable or charismatic, I don't care. I don't like this Michael Myers and the new Michael Myers ones, the Rob Zombie ones. He's like this big monster giant and stuff. That's not Michael Myers. Michael Myers is an everyman. He's just a normal guy. He's a normal sociopath. He's not a big monster or a beast and stuff. He completely missed the point of what Halloween was, and Halloween 2 is just, it's not even like a Halloween film. It's a Rob Zombie film. It's just all in your face with these crazy visuals. There's nothing clever or creative about the film. It's not scary. It's just in your face and violent and disturbing, and it's nothing that I like in a film, and yeah, don't like the film. Coming number 5 is the Halloween movie, the very first one he did in 2007. This is the longest Halloween film. This is 2 hours. Most of the Halloween films are like 85 to 90 minutes, even Season of the Witch. I don't know why this is 2 hours. The first 40 minutes is the backstory. We don't need to know the backstory of Michael Myers. We don't need to. The mystery of him makes him more intriguing and scary. us not knowing why he's crazy makes it scary and unpleasant. We never found out why Freddy Krueger was the crazy one. Like, they didn't dive into a backstory when Freddy Krueger was a kid and was, like, I don't know, treated badly by his parents. Like, we don't need to know this thing. The less is more. The less you know about someone makes them scary. That's why the Joker is so scary in The Dark Knight, because we don't know anything about him. And that's why Batman's interesting in the 89 Batman, because you don't know a lot about Batman. See, less is more. Less is more, but Rob Zombie doesn't know anything about that, and again, he has no subtlety about him. He's all in your face, and blood, 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 guts, 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 all unpleasantness, and he can never put a likable character in his films. Out of all of his films I'm about to talk about, he has never once written an interesting, compelling, likable character. Halloween is that example. Even Laurie, our main character, she's not even a likable character. She's kind of perverted. She's very mean to her foster parents. She's not nice, or we don't root for her. And I just don't like anything about Halloween. It's not worse than Halloween 2, but it's still a horrible film. Coming number 4 is the Lords of Salem. Yes, they had to bring in Salem now. And they're like, yes, here he ruined Halloween, but now he has to ruin like a cool mythology story like the Salem witch trial and stuff. And like, he brings the people who burned the witches, brings them back in our time, like spirits and stuff. You got Bruce Dern in the film, and of course his wife. What is with bad directors putting their wives in film? I think that's like a trend or something. Like Len Wiseman does it, Paul W.S. Anderson does it, and Rob Zombie does it. What is it with horrible filmmakers putting their wives in their films? Stop trying to make that happen. So that's a good tip for you guys. If you want to be a filmmaker, don't put your wife in your movie. Yeah, Sherry Moon Zombie's in this. Don't care. It's a stupid story. Again, it's in your face, crazy visuals. Nothing creative, just the typical Rob Zombieisms, and yeah, it's awful. Coming number 3 is The Devil's Rejects. The Devil's Rejects is probably their more successful film. This is the one people actually say, this is the one good Rob Zombie film. 100% disagree. I don't like this movie either. There is a couple funny scenes that kind of got a chuckle out of me. I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny. That's it. It has an okay soundtrack. At least it's not like an emo soundtrack like House of a Thousand Corpses, but I hate these characters. I hate these villains. Again, it's in your face. He needs to stop with this in your face unpleasantness, despicability and stuff. It's like he wants the audiences to hate his movies. Because like all his movies are like, oh yeah, look at this. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's a Rob Zombie film. Blood, 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 blood. Fuck you! That's Rob Zombie. That's a Rob Zombie film. Yeah. How unpleasant is that? How despicable is that? How annoying is that? That's every Rob Zombie film. Devil's Rejects is no exception. I can't stand these characters. Can't stand this story. Yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses. Let's make a sequel called The Devil's Rejects. Stupid idea. Coming number 2 is 31. Yes, 31. Yeah, this is another one. This came out last year, and I remember, because I work at the Cineplex, I work at a movie theater, and this movie didn't come to my theater. And I remember so many, like gothic people, and, like, emo people, and punk people all wanted to see this film. Everyone was, like, just trying to get tickets for it and everything. Thank God my theater was smart enough not to put this damn movie in my theater, because that's great, because then I'd been forced to see it and do a review of it, and I didn't want to do that. But it just goes to show you that the Rob Zombie has a big fan base and stuff, and it's kind of sad. It really is. Like, there's good films out there. There's good horror movie directors out there, like Mike Flanagan and James Wan. Guys that know what the hell they're doing. Then there's Rob Zombie, and then he makes this movie, 31. It is more watchable, and there's a little more effort put into it than his other films, but it's still... Again, it's in your face with his stupid visuals and these horrible characters. And his wife, again, he has to put his wife in the film. And yes, it's about these circus people who get taken hostage. They have to compete in this like game. They have to survive the one night against all these psychopaths. And there's zombies. Yep, Rob Zombie just wanted to do a zombie movie. So nothing about this movie is good or creative. There is some effort put into it. There's one scene that actually has some atmosphere. So kudos. And my number 1 favorite Rob Zombie movie by default, because this movie's still awful, but the best movie that Rob Zombie has directed by default is Haunted World of El Superbeasto. Yes, The Haunted World of El Superbeasto. This is an animated film. This is almost kind of like a Ralph Bakshi film. Like a very weird, trippy, in-your-face again sort of animated film. But Ralph Bakshi did it so well with his films. Like, Cool World sucked, but like the Lord of the Rings films that he did was so good and stuff. Like Ralph Bakshi makes some great films. Rob Zombie is no Ralph Bakshi, so I don't know why he even tried to do an animated film. There is some funny stuff in the film, and there is some clever satire in the film, and that's it. That's it. I hate these characters. I don't like this animation style. I'm glad Rob Zombie never did an animated film ever again, but the reason it's his best one by default is because there's some clever satire, and there's some funny moments, and there's a couple scenes here and there that are pretty good. So it's just a bad movie. All his films are complete dog shit. This is just a bad movie. So for it being a bad movie and not a shit movie, that's his best one. So good job. You made a bad movie, Rob Zombie. Not all of your movies are complete ass. Give yourself a round of applause. So yeah, that was my ranking of all of Rob Zombie's movies, from my least favorite to my not so least favorite. So yeah, that was my ranking of Rob Zombie's films. So in the comment section below, please tell me. Don't give me your rankings, because honestly, just tell me what you think about Rob Zombie. Like, do you like him? Do you like his work? If you do like his work, that's fine. I'm not trying to insult the fans. Like, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. Like, if you like his films, that's cool. That's cool. All the power to you, man. Or lady, or whoever you are. But, like, that's fine if you like his work. If you like his work, tell me why. Tell me why. What draws you into his sort of world? Is it his warped reality? His in-your-face attitude and filmmaking? Is that what draws you in? Tell me why. Give me an explanation why you love Rob Zombie, and what's your favorite Rob Zombie film. But if you're like me and you hate Rob Zombie, what's the worst Rob Zombie film in your opinion? Mine is still House of a Thousand Corpses, but yeah, what is your least favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.